In this video, we're going to talk about the basics of HVAC marketing. And so today our agenda is first, creating an irresistible offer. 2, seeing our options for organic and paid marketing. And then creating a funnel and CRM to nurture our leads and turn them into leads that are ready, pre-qualified for an appointment and consultation. 4th, once we do their first installment, retain them as lifetime customers and what that referral process looks like. And finally, we're going to tell you more about our recommended systems to implementing everything that we show you. So what is a irresistible offer, right? There's only so many discounts we can give and free maintenance to get our foot in the door. But at the end of the day, we just need to be the right person at the right time. Normally someone either sees our ad or sees one of our flyers or, sees a search result from our company. We're still a stranger, right? Without an incentive, call to action, or any sense of urgency, without a good offer, no one's going to respond. They're going to go ask their neighbor who did their AC unit and see who they trust, right? So, word of mouth is still king because, you want to work with someone that you trust, but, we can't rely on that business forever. So first we need to create a good offer. And a good offer qualifies your lead, right? We need messaging that is personalized and ask them specific questions like, hey, have you had your heat pump done? Are you looking for a replacement unit, or have you had your air filter changed, right? A good offer also speeds up the decision-making process, right? We want to give them, questions that are just yes or no. Have you done this? Have you not done this? And it has follow-ups, right? So we consistently follow up with them, so that, we don't lose them to another company and end up fixing someone else's poor job, right? We want to reach the right person at the right time. So I want to really dive into what this messaging looks like to present them a irresistible offer, right? We really need to qualify them. When you look at message 1, it's a very generic text message. Maybe this is similar to what you're messaging right now on your text message automations. It's just basically asking, hey, winter is approaching, save on our heat pump installation promotion, contact us for more details. Very vague, very generic. Who is going to respond to this, right? Contact us for more details. It's such a vague call to action, right? How do they contact you, right? Who are you? This is out of the blue, right? There's no time constraint, like how long is this promotion going to last? How much can they save, right? They're just going to overlook this. Whereas message 2, we're saying, hey, Sarah, did you know you can get a 30% tax credit on heat pumps? We have an installation special going on this month for $100 off. Do you want to schedule a free quote? First of all, we have a personalized message, right? Hey, Sarah. Third is, we have an incentive. We have $100 off. And hey, did you know there's a 30% tax credit? There's an incentive to save money. And there's a time constraint. We have a special this month, right? And finally, a very easy call to action. Do you want to schedule a free quote? Yes or no? All right. We're not telling them to contact us. It's a very easy way for them to respond, right? So we ask the right questions. We're presenting ourselves in the right situations. And it's not about the offer. It's how you present it. And so next, we're going to look into our advertising options. Of course, there's 2 parts. We can go with the organic method, which compounds over time. It's going to take more time to create these advertisements. Whereas if we go on a paid advertising option, we have an immediate trade-off, right? So if you have money right now, we can spend it on paid advertising and we can get immediate trade-off on our ad spend. Whereas if you had more time and not enough money for ads, you can create content, put it out there. And, over time, if we have enough consistency and have enough content out there, people will recognize our brand, right? So organic is more or less referrals, word of mouth. You probably already have that. SEO can also be paid, but SEO also is in the sense of creating lots of content to boost your search rankings, right? Creating social media posts and having a newsletter, right? Adding people manually and over time with the clients you work with. And then, organic more or less nurtures them over time. And then once they're in the demand they'll contact you. Whereas paid advertising, we're generating traffic with the money we spend on ads, right? That's Google ads, Facebook ads, services like Angie's List, and billboards and physical ads. But I call that an exception because sometimes billboards and physical ads are seasonal, and they might take time to compound, anything between 3 to 18 months. Next is, once you have your advertising, you're getting leads, is your leads need to go somewhere. There needs to be a nurturing process where we follow up with our leads, ask them the right questions, and be able to distinguish between who's a price shopper and who's actually serious, right? And so this process is very important in order to weed out who's not serious and for you to focus on the consultation and the installation. So you can look at this funnel here. We have our organic and paid marketing. Their leads are going to come in, and the first thing they're going to be presented is our offer, right? There's a demand, they see our ad, and then the first thing they're going to be presented with is our offer. If our offer is good, they enter our funnel where we, text, email, call them, ask them the right questions, see if they're actually looking for something within our service area and in our service criteria, right? CRM to track this entire process. And then write follow-ups, right? Making sure we don't lose them, retargeting if, they're not a great fit, or we just lose them along the way. And so we follow up long enough, they're ready for an appointment, the consultation. So you do the consultation, we do a great job, your referrals, and all the referrals go back to your offer. So our offer needs to be great, and then our funnel needs to nurture them, and we have to have a multitude of marketing options, right? Organic and paid, or right? And there's many options for CRMs. You can use Service Titan, you can use Go High Level. There's other options out there. This is just for you to see and track the progress of this leads nurturing process. And of course, once they're a customer, reviews and referrals go a long way, right? This is the word of mouth marketing. Of course, you do a great job. They're going to tell their family, tell their friends, but in a digital age, people are going to forget, right? Unless they do it immediately. There needs to be some sort of incentive for people to, give you referrals and reviews. And what we really recommend is have clear incentives, right? So within your text and email systems or in person, tell them that you actually offer an incentive, right? You can offer a $100 gift card giveaway each month for everyone that leaves you reviews, and offer a $100 gift card towards a referral. And so there are many options for referrals and reviews, but the key thing is there needs to be a clear incentive, right? So you can see different options that different companies offer, discounts to maintenance or services, any like cash, right? Like $100 in cash or check or a gift card of their choice. You need an incentive for people to give you reviews and referrals. And of course, now we're going to talk about our recommended systems that we implement for our clients. Ultimately, there are three things that make our contractors so successful. We've been working with HVAC contractors the past 2 years. And the first thing is quality advertising. We do everything on Facebook ads, and we have tested image and video ads that we've ran for the past 2 years. We understand what separates you from your competitors, and our ads are custom to you, targeted for your services and in your service area. Second thing is you'll be getting 15 to 30 appointments minimum per month, right? These are pre-qualified leads ready for you to hop on a consultation with them. And this happens very quickly. As soon as someone fills out our ad, we get their information. There's a 3 to 7 day window for triage. So we're contacting them a lot during this period, but even the first 3 days, we're calling them morning, afternoon, dinner time. We're texting them, emailing them, pre-qualifying them to see that they meet within our criteria before I send them off to you for a consultation. All right, so with this combination of targeted ads, right, their information entering our funnel, having a custom CRM to track everything, you have full transparency of this process. You can see a lead come in from the ads, move through our CRM and our follow-up system to you hopping on a consultation with the right information to close this client, right? And, from there, once you have the information, we can either just give you the name, phone number, email, information that we've talked to them about, and you can just hop on the consultation, or we can create a booking system, or we can set appointments for you through Calendly, and you just hop on a call or some way to do the consultation. Thank you for making this far, and I hope you have a better understanding of what your options are for HVAC marketing, and subscribe for more HVAC marketing tips.